Crickets, and welcome back to I Have a Story. I guess after yesterday's video, I can't leave people out because Nicole's not the only person I've hurt. I had a different best friend throughout high school every year because I went to a different high school every year, and every year I met new people. And it wasn't because I was a troublemaker and got kicked out of school. It was because my parents moved, and then myself, went to high school where I grew up as a child, and then my parents moved, went to a different high school my sophomore year. The junior year, I went to another high school so that I could take auto mechanics, and they didn't have that program at the school I was currently going to. And then my senior year, they closed auto mechanics and kicked us out of school. I'll bring those stories another time. My sophomore year of high school, there was a girl. Her name was Lisa Oswald. Again, another name I want to put out there because she's another innocent victim that I don't know. I can only imagine she hurt after this. We both had kind of messed up childhood and life. Part of why we clicked, got along, but we didn't date. And even in high school, our sophomore year, neither of us could get a date because everybody thought we were together, because we were together 24/7. A couple years after that, me leaving home and then my parents' house, and then ended up coming back a couple years later and hadn't talked to her in quite some time, and now seeing her again. She came over one night and we ended up having relations. And I was drunk, I was stoned, and I was stupid. That's part of why I quit drinking. I learned I can't control myself. I lose control with alcohol. Part of why I like to smoke marijuana, because I don't lose control. I'm still the same person. I'm just a little more calm, a little more relaxed, and a little more at ease. I don't smoke like Cheech and Chong and get stupid. Take a couple puffs and just relax. Enjoy the flavor of it. Enjoy the relaxation. The calmness in my muscles, the calmness in my body. Ability to eat at times. That's why I quit drinking. I quit drinking on my 21st birthday, actually, which is another story that unbelievable. For another day. So I woke up the next morning and realized, whoa, we did. Oh my God. How do I deal with this? Because one of the worst things is the time that I was gone, one of the people who took me in during that duration was her older sister. Her older sister had her own place. She took me in at one time, and then her sister was another one that had that, how do you call it, a fetish? Teach me, a young boy, new tricks. So her sister and I had relations. We weren't boyfriend and girlfriend. It was, I needed a place to stay. She brought me in, and then I didn't push it on her. She came after me. That happens a lot in my life. Then I woke up the next morning after being with her younger sister and said, what the hell did I just do? That wasn't right. How do I go on? We can't have a relationship when I was with her sister. I don't feel right about it. This is, again, I screwed up my life because my life was already so screwed up, and it just continued my own head to screw up my own life. Why I don't want this for my kids, because I know what it does. Part of why I stayed with their mom so long was because I wanted to keep our family together. I wanted my children to not have to suffer it. I already know as a man I'm screwed if I divorce her. Look, I did. I filed a divorce, filed complaints, filed abuse. Nobody gave a damn, and I got screwed in the end. Again, it's all documented. I'm sorry, Lisa. I don't know if I have never talked to her since. She left that night, and I've never talked to her since. I don't know if she heard. She never called me. I never called her. I don't know what she felt. I know I felt bad. stupid, confused. Even more to add to my cycle of crazy life I screw up on my own. Let alone what everybody else has done to me. But I was screwing up my life because I didn't know how to handle the emotions and feelings I was dealing with what I was going through in my life. Part of where I've lived and learned. Part of why I know. Why I'm here talking, because I've been there. I've done that. I want to see other people get hurt, and I've seen the just immense pain that it causes and what it causes people to do. I don't want that for my kids. I want my kids to be loved, grow to be raised to be blossoms, and not painful kids who kill themselves and continue the abuse after they're adults, and then they disappear. And our system says, IDGF, just pay up. That's all we care about. Pay, pay, pay. Money, that's all that fucking matters in this world. Nobody cares about the kids, the safety. We wonder why this world's going to hell. It is not hard to figure out one bit. I've seen it, been there, done it my whole life. My entire life. Almost 50 years old, and it don't stop until apparently I make it stop. I'm trying to get help before I have to make it stop. That's why I'm here doing this. And then to leave it to my kids in the world so everybody knows. And it's all provable. But it doesn't matter when the right people refuse to look at it. I hope people listen to the words that I say. Start looking at their kids in a better light so their children don't turn out in all these crazy, crazy scenarios that our kids are in today. It's not hard to figure out why they're in these scenarios. You push your kids away, tell them to leave me alone, go somebody else go raise my kids, when all your kids want is you, their parents. But parents today don't want to be parents. They want to be children, just play. All right, I'm going off into another rant that So there's another woman that I did wrong that I want to apologize to. Share more of the stories of why I've screwed up my life, why I ended up where I ended up, things I did and reasons why I did them. And I'm not the only one out there living this. That's part of why I'm doing this, because there's other people out there who feel this pain. People out there doing this to other people, and it needs to stop. And it doesn't stop until somebody stands up and talks about it and starts making people see it. What does it take to make people care?